Welcome back. In the last session, we have seen how to write functions in JavaScript. In this session, we will discuss about objects and arrays in Java. Object is a composite data type. What is meant by a data type? Data type is a type of value that variable can contain. We have seen that JavaScript has numeric data type, string data type, Boolean data type, and all these are primitive data type. That means they cannot be divided further. An object is a composite data type, means it is composed of more than one different data types. And it is an unordered collection of properties, each of which has a name and a value. These values may be of primitive data type such as a number, or they may themselves be objects. So you will be combining numeric, string and Boolean data type to form a composite data type, and that is called an object in JavaScript. An object is created with an operator called new in JavaScript. An example is this one, where where stands for variable O is equal to new object. This creates an object with no property. This is just an object but has nothing in it. Then another important operator is dot operator. A dot operator is usually used to access the value of an object's properties. I've said an object will have 0 or more properties, and to access the property you will have to use a dot operator. Let's see an example where book is equal to new object. Again we are creating a new object, book, which has no properties now. But when I write book dot title, title is a property of the book JavaScript, then value of this property, title, of the object book is JavaScript. Another property, book.price is equal to 250. So this is a string, this is an integer. So now book is a combination of a string and an integer, and we will call it as an object. So this way you can create an object and put some values into the properties of the object. There is another way that you can create an object, and that is called object literals. This is another way to create an initialized new object. This example, where circle is equal to x colon 0, y colon 0, radius colon 2, semicolon, within curly brackets. This means circle is an object which has three properties, x, y and radius, and the values for those properties are 0, 0 and 2. So this is another way to create an object. And there is a function in JavaScript called a constructor function, which is a function with two special features. It is invoked through the new operator. Whenever you create a new object with a new operator, this function will be called automatically, and it is responsible for performing appropriate initialization using this keyword. Let's see an example. Here, function rectangle w, h. We have already seen the keyword function. So this will create a function whose name is rectangle, and the two statements inside the function are this, means whoever calls me dot width is equal to this value w, and whoever calls me dot height is equal to h. And after this function, if I call where rectangle 1 is equal to new rectangle, whenever I say new, this function will be called automatically, and 2 will be passed to this w, 3 will be passed to this h, and now whoever is calling here, the rect1 is calling rectangle, so the width of the rect1 will become 2 and the height of rect1 will become 3. This is called a constructor function since it constructs a new object. So that is an object in JavaScript. Next we will see arrays in JavaScript. Array is a data type that stores numbered value. If you are familiar with any other programming language, you already know that array is a sequence of elements with an index or with a position for each element. So here also array is a data type that stores numbered values. Each numbered value is called an element of the array, and the number assigned to an element is called its index. An element of the array may be of any type, and different elements of same array may be of different. In C, you know that an array should have elements of same data type, but in JavaScript, an array can have elements of different data types. And in JavaScript, the way you create an array is like this one. Use the array keyword, where A is equal to new array. This will create an empty array. Where B is equal to new array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within parentheses. This will create an array B with values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in it. Another way to create an array is this one, where A is equal to within square bracket 2, 3, 5, 7. An example. So without using array keyword, you can declare and initialize an array like this. Like in C, index of an array starts at 0. So A of 0 is 2, A of 1 is 3, A of 2 is 5, A of 3 is 7, A of 4 is 22. Index of the array starts at 0. And you can access the array elements using the square bracket. When I say value is equal to A of 2, value will get A of 2 means 0, 1, 2, 5. 5 will be assigned to value. And when I write A of 1 is equal to 20, the reverse will happen. A of 1 means this position will get value 20. So 3 will be replaced with 20. So this is how you will be creating an array and accessing the elements within an array in JavaScript. But unlike C, there are some built-in methods in JavaScript that you can use to perform some operations on arrays. We will see some of those methods. They are called array methods. And the first one of them is the join method. What this does is it converts all the elements of an array to strings and concatenate them. You can specify an optional string. We will come to this point later, but first let's see this one. Convert all elements of an array to string and concatenate them. An example, where A is equal to 1, 2, 3. This will create an array of elements 1, 2, 3 and name it A. When I say where S is another variable, and I write A means this array, and use the method. A method can be called by putting .a.join and then bracket open, bracket close and the semicolon. In JavaScript, 2/ mean comments, so this is not part of the coding. This is like a marking. So what will be the value in S after this statement? Everything inside the array will be combined 1, 2, 3 within quotations. So you will get a string that is 1, 2, 3 and the value will be inside S. But here see another join here, a.join with an argument semicolon, and if you specify a.join like this, then inside S you will get value 1, semicolon 2, semicolon 3. Again you will be getting a string, but the values will be separated by semicolon. If you don't give any value, the values will be separated by comma. That is the use of join. If you want to get all the values combined into a string, then you can use the a.join. The join method of the array. Next one is the reverse method. It reverses the order of elements of an array and returns a reversed string. So let's see this example, where A is equal to 1, 2, 3. You are creating an array A with values 1, 2, 3. And when you write A.reverse, what will happen to A? A will be changed and the new A will be 3, 2, 1. Suppose you want to see that as a string, then you can write where S is equal to A.join. Then S will have 3, 2. Next method is sort. So if you have learned C, you know the program of sorting n elements. Right. The program was somewhat around 12 to 14 lines of, but here there is a built-in method in JavaScript called sort, which will sort the elements of an array and the result will be returned. For example, suppose A is an array with values 11, 8, 12, 5. I just have to write a.sort. Then I put this a.join into a variable S. S will be 5, 8, 11 and 12. That means they are sorted ascending order. sort method will sort the elements of an array. The array will change on. Next array method is a concat method. It creates and returns a new array that contains the elements of the original array on which concat was invoked, followed by the each element of the argument. Say, for example, where a is equal to 1, 2, 3. A dot concat 4, 5. Straightforward. A is initially 1, 2, 3. I'm asking to concat means join 4, 5 with that A. Then if I save that value in S A dot join, then S will be 1, 2, 3, 5. Concat is used to join elements already. And the last one that we will look into, the slice method. It will return a slice or sub-array of a specified array. Its two arguments specify the start and end of the slice to be written. The returned array contains the elements specified by the first argument and all subsequent elements up to, but not including the elements specified in the second argument. Put that, say, where a is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I say a dot slice with 0, 3, this means give me a slice of this array A starting from the index 0 up to index 3 but not including 3. So that means index 3 is 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the 4, this one is the index 3. But 0, 3 means starting from 0 up to 3 but not including 3. So you will get 1, 2. If you say only one argument a dot slice 3, then that means start at 3 index and you're not specifying the end. So that means till the end. So 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the starting point 4. And you're not marking any end. So that means till the end of the array. So in this case 4, 5. So these are some examples for methods of array in JavaScript. So with this we will conclude this session here, and in the next session we will see what is meant by a document object. Okay, so see you in the next session.